What's up guys, it's AOVE here, and today we'll be checking out Nightly Passions. I kept my eye on this game for quite a while. I seen the art, I like the art. The gameplay mechanics looks cool also. So yeah, today we'll be checking it out and hopefully we'll be doing a series of this game. So let's start. New Game Plus. If you played the game before, you can use New Game Mode to skip quests you have previously completed. You will retain all of the... Okay. Let's do new game. Okay. Cool design, cool UI. Okay. Dear friend, there is a choice in the game on which further developments depend. Each of your choice action can play into your hands or vice versa. Don't be afraid to experiment to access new branches of the game. Yours, FEYADA team. FEYADA. I don't know. I don't know how to say names, you know? Prologue. You know, I thought about it. I think classic font, please. Yeah. I really tried, man, but I'm not really... Can't really be squinting right now. My eyes are fucked up as it is. Bright moon veiled in a misty shroud of clouds floods the small clearing with a pale light. The nocturnal forest, stretching for miles in every direction, seems dead. Two silhouettes lurk in the brushes at the clearing edge. Female voice. How long are we going to sit here? My whole body has gone numb. And these infernal midges. They specifically prey on people who complain a lot. If you quiet down, they will leave you alone. You always say that. Yes, but you never listen and insist on grumbling anyway. Look, the moon has already passed its zenith and began to set. That's the cue for all of the forest animals to seek out glades like this one to protect themselves from predators. Our trap will definitely work. Silence. Sometime later, the grass audibly rustles nearby. After a moment, a small fawn emerges from the undergrowth to wade into the clearing. Two sets of eyes watch intently as the fawn pauses, surveying the surrounding darkness before cautiously walking towards the trap. However, a few steps short of the trap, the fawn freezes again, hesitating briefly. It suddenly wails down and bounds away, disappearing into the trees. Damn it, must have smelled us. We'll have to wait for another one. Are you sure hunting is the right career for you, brother, dearest? What's the point of sitting around here all night, hoping to catch a few meager scraps of meat? Remember how we haven't eaten in 3 days because your latest idea for a trap turned out to be stupid? Or what? Or that now we might the fuck? Or that now we might starve to death in the middle of the winter. Sometimes my brain, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. Maybe we should try something else. Oh, of course, let's just head into town and start stealing from people to eat. Is that what you want? What's wrong with that? Thieving is a profession, too, quite a popular one, by the way. Plus, it allows you to eat when you want, not just when fate sends you a half-starved rabbit that's caught every disease known to medical science. It also allows you to be first in line for an appointment with the executioner, an appointment to make your head shorter. Hilda, stealing is bad. It isn't fair or right. Thieving is no way to make a living. Goody two shoes. Those fat cat snobs won't be driven into poverty if we take a little gold or some flour from their barns. They have enough of both for the whole village to live out their lives comfortably. but they all keep hoarding money as if they think they can buy off the Grim Reaper. Meanwhile, their neighbors are starving. Nevertheless, it's their gold, and they have the right to do whatever they want with it. If you're caught, no one will care that you only stole from the rich. You will be hanged. The end. I don't want that to happen. Well, stealing doesn't sound so bad, guys. You should try to do that. Are you afraid for your little sister? Of course. That's why I love you. Silence rings again, broken only by the occasional chirping of crickets. Oh, fuck, that was fucking loud. At length, the female figure slowly straightens to her full height, stretching with a sigh of pleasure. Now we finally can see him. Bilda, I think? I'm tired of sitting here. Brother, let's head into town. It's nearly dawn, and we haven't slept a wink after working on this trap for the entire day. Oh, we get in the backstory of our main character. It's lovely. No, we need to give the trap another chance. Otherwise, what will we eat when we wake up hungry? Fine, sit there. I'm going. I'll sharpen the knives to butcher the huge imaginary deer we're going to bag. Abruptly turning away, she wraps her cloak around herself more tightly and starts walking off. Hold on. She reluctantly stops. What now? Here, take this. This gold should help you find a room for the night. I'll try to return with some game as quickly as I can. Okay, I'll be waiting for you at the Drunken Mare Tavern. After hugging her goodbye, you return to your ambush. Your sister departs swiftly for town, and nothing else disturbs the silence of the night. As time passes, you begin to hear sleep's siren song. Fatigue and your sleepless night have not left you unaffected. You fight to stay awake, but Morpheus gradually envelops you in his nets and pulls you inexorably deeper into the abyss of dreams. The fuck is that word? Inexorably? Sounds fancy. Okay. Yeah, you can. Ooh. Okay, the sound keeps going. Awoken by the fierce roar of the beast, you quickly gather yourself and shake off the remnants of sleep, springing to your feet. Looking around, you notice a large boar struggling in your trap, defending the area with its horrors, squeals, and furious howls. Picking up your spear, you slay the beast with a single deft thrust to the heart. Having the carcass across your shoulders with difficulty, you make straight for town. That was loud as shit, man. Having located a merchant, you sell the boar carcass. Pocketing the modest sum of gold he paid you, you set out for the tavern. What? We sold it? Aren't we... what? Okay. Maybe, okay, sell it and then buy food. How can I help you? Hello, which room has the blonde girl taken, if I may ask? What girl? The girl should have come to this tavern earlier, looking for a room for the night. You show the tavern the portrait of your sister. This girl. And why should I tell you anything about my guess? I'm her relative. Peering at the portrait, then taking a closer look at you, he eventually resumed speaking. Yeah, you're not lying. You really look like her. She was here. She came in after midnight with some scoundrel. Some scoundrel? Yeah, I'd never met him before, and he was acting weird. He kept quiet the whole time, keeping a sharp lookout, like someone was chasing him, and the face he had... And the girl? She ordered a drink. They both laughed about how cleverly they had done something. She seemed very pleased and a little worn out. Go on. I told her there were no drinks to be had. The tavern's bar has been shut down for over a year. She swore, asking how that could be, arguing. Then she settled down. She started to ask about a room for the night, but didn't have time to finish her question. Some guards, may they rot in hell, burst into the tavern. They arrested both of them without a word and dragged them off. What? Arrested? Oh, she stole, okay. Arrested? For what? What for? Where were they taken? I have no idea. Damn it. Try speaking with the locals, they might be able to tell you more. Alright, thanks. Leaving the tavern behind, indecision paralyzes you in the middle of the street as you frantically try to figure out what to do next. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Hilda? Chapter 1. In what? B? Is that the B? In... no. Okay. Can barely read normal English with normal font, man. I can save. Am I free to do whatever the fuck? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Governor's house, fisherman's house. Let's go one by one market. Old merchant. What can I do for you? Talk. Trade. Arm wrestling. Talk. Oh, I can ask people, okay. Old timer, have you recently seen the maiden recently by chance? Yeah, you hold out the portrait of your sister. The old man takes a look at it and shakes his head. No, never come across her before. Why, has something happened to her? I wish I knew. I can't find any trace of her. The only thing I know is that guards are mixed up in this. Guards, you say? Well, if I see her, I definitely let you know. Okay, thanks for nothing, man. Who's this? Arms trader. How can I help you? Talk about this girl. You hold out your sister portrait to the young woman, peers at her face closely. First time I've seen her. Well, thanks anyway. Yeah, both of them didn't see her. Governor's house. Passing by the home of the head of the town, you become a witness to an unpleasant scene. A short, fair-haired lad is standing at the entrance, attempting to speak to one of the guards. The guard is impatiently waving him away. But I get lost. Moving closer, what seems to be the issue, gentlemen? The issue is that all sorts of ragamuffins loiter around here. You see, they all want to speak to the governor. Why don't you just let them in? Do you think we're standing out here to admire the scenery? We have orders not to let any trash in, and this guy looks like a real trump. Why should he speak to the governor? I need... turn around and get out of here before I speed you on your way. He passed the haft of his spear menacingly. A real champion of the people, I see. The young man looks at the ground, then at you. Evidently reaching some sort of decision, he walks away. I'm guessing I'm gonna get the same treatment. No trespassing. Okay. Guess nothing from you guys. Sherman's house. I don't think this guy has seen anything. Let's go back to your sister. Parted and steal. What? Take a look at this maiden. Have you seen her before? You hold the portrait out of the... okay. No, lad. Beauties like that don't stop by here. In fact, ever since that night, no one's been stopping by here at all. Ever since what night? Don't you know? Well, aren't you something? The whole town was in uproar, but you didn't hear. You must have had quite a bit of wine. Something happened in the home of our governor. The guards spent half the night running all over town. Oh hell, that might have been Might have been her doing. Okay. So what went on exactly? It's rumored that they were attempting to apprehend brigands or thieves who'd broken into his house. I don't know whether they caught them. I'll have to ask a guardsman I know. Yeah, it wouldn't be so peaceful around here if brigands were on the loose in town. Well, thank you. What's this? This sure is a nice day for fishing, huh? The fisherman flashes you a glance, twinning a fishing line in his hands. Yep, but even a nice day doesn't mean your fishing will be problem-free. What could possibly be a problem while you're fishing to your heart's content? I can tell you don't know too much about fishing. That's true. Could you explain what you mean? The fisherman sighs. Sure, why wouldn't I tell you about it? There's this fish we have that's huge. I've been fishing all my life, but I have never seen anything like it. No line can hold it. It snaps them without even noticing. So I'm braiding this line to make it stronger. Really, why don't you just find better fishing line? This is the best line in town. But it breaks anyway. Soon it will drive me broke. He sighs again. There's really no way to remedy the situation, considering, there is something I could have tried if I was a little younger. Supposedly, lines made from spider silk are stronger than human-made lines. I have never tussled with spiders and have grown too old to try now. But if you, hunter, were to try, that would be a different story. I'd give you my best fishing rod for some of their silk. Who wants to mess around with hunting the local spiders? Not only are they venomous, but they grow to be God knows how big. Oh fuck, big spiders, man. Hate that. If you're not careful, they drag you off and devour you. You're right, I remember going into the forest with John once. Oh, no, it's better that no one hears such stories. He grows mental. You, you suspect that since his unfinished tale was related to spiders, it probably did not end well for John, of whom he spoke. Melancholy, I think. Yeah, man, I don't know why. Sometimes whenever you read words in your mind, they sound perfect. And then your mouth fucks you. Well, I guess I'll have to buy another skein of fishing line. Oh well, I still have a few last coins. You feel ashamed and a little sorry for the old man. It's evident from the state of his house the money is very difficult for him to come by. You say, I'd get a fishing rod in return. That's right. If I wouldn't, it wouldn't hurt to have a fishing rod. After all, it's not every day that I manage to bag a deer, a boar, or worst comes to worse, a hare. But I can always catch fish. I'll see what I can do. Wonderful. Then please bring me the 3 strands of spider silk. Alright. Be careful out there, hunter. Well, or collecting quests while our sisters is in jail or something. Oh. Neat fishing rod, right? Yep. I guessed it. Are they on the gate somewhere? Halt! Not a step closer. Ask about sister, how do I go through? Okay. Where are all the captured robbers and thieves taken off to? I haven't seen a prison around here. We have orders not to say. Why? Is it a secret? What do you need to know for? Do you intend to break someone loose? No, I want to sort something out. God sees my sister by mistake. Your sister? What makes you think that she hasn't already been executed? She was only just arrested. You're getting something mixed up, boy. No one has arrested anybody's sister in recent days. But how could she not have been arrested if she wasn't arrested? We would know if guardsmen had arrested a female brigand. So it's not true that she was arrested? Correct, someone really fooled you. Either that or whoever seized her weren't guardsmen at all. What? Is there some other guard organization in town? No, there's only one city guard. Actually, there's the governor's bodyguard too. They could be mistaken for guards. Oh. But they wouldn't arrest the thief or robber, they would just cut them down on the spot. Could they have been ordered to do otherwise? Realizing that aren't going to man to find out anything else from the guardsmen, you bid them farewell and walk away. So, the city guard and the governor's bodyguard are not the same thing. Then again, I could have guessed that myself. What are you doing? No, not pass. You don't see a pass in your hand. What kind of pass? A signed and sealed one. I don't have one. Then the way is shut to you. Could you tell me where one can get this pass? Definitely not from here. Piss off. The fuck, man? I'm gonna be so strong and I'm gonna kill you all, you fucking dickheads. As you make your way towards the executioner, you hear a female voice raised in the what? Indignation. Slowing down, you study the scene unfolding before you. Why won't you accept? Why won't you accept gold? Cries an agitated young woman. Is it Tilda or whatever the fuck her name is? You know what the price is? The executioner coldly replies. Your eyes follow the figure of the executioner's retreating visitor until the exasperated voice of the executioner distracts you. What do you want? I see that you're quite popular with the townswomen. Look, if this is about some visits your wife paid me, don't blame me. I didn't ask her to come. Looking you over. Wait a minute. You wouldn't happen to have a sister, would you? What gives you that idea? It's just you look painfully similar to someone. To this girl. You hold out the drawing of your sister to the executioner. The executioner studies the drawing very carefully. Exactly, so she's your sister after all, huh? How funny. Do you know anything about her? A little. I've seen her once, but it was a very memorable occasion. Could I get the detail from you? Thoughtfully. Thing is, information is far too valuable to simply be given away. So if you want any of mine, you'll have to do something for me first. And I take it your information about my sister will actually be useful. No doubts about it. Fine. What must I do? My axe is on its last legs, but I can't do shopping for a new one. If the governor sees that I'm away from my post, he'll personally give me a taste of my own axe. Please get me a new one. Alright, I'll do my best to help you out. Okay, we're gonna get some information, I believe, maybe. Or he's just gonna fuck with us. Well, I think this is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.